On the topic of discussion, what's it like being a coconut in South Africa? I think I'm a prime example of what a coconut is in South Africa. A coconut is a person who's black but white on the inside. So it's like you black, you look like me. You have brown skin, but you speak like this and you act like this, like how I'm acting and talking. Basically, what the way you're supposed to act in South Africa if you're black is you're supposed to walk around like this, and talk about Jepa and all of that stuff. It's supposed to be like that, but I'm not like that. I'm a coconut. I don't say it's Jepa, Bafetu, Skipan, the typical look. But I just want to talk about what it's like and my experiences really, because I feel like being in the coconut in high school just leads you to being the outcast. Like, people don't talk to you, they only want to talk about you. And it's so weird how it's polarizing how when you become white, when you become a coconut, right, people are so eager to talk about you 24/7, but they claim to not like you because you're acting like you're white, but they so eager to talk about you all the time and gossip about you. And I don't know why do you gossip about me in a language that my parents speak and think I don't understand? Look, people have gossiped about me, people have tried to bully me about it. I've lost friendships friendships. I've missed out on friendships and relationships because of it, because I'm with black people specifically. With black people specifically. It's like I've had girls tell me that they like who I am. It's just the way I am and the way I act that they have a problem with. So it's like, and I understand, because it's like I know it's not that they have a problem with who I am, it's just how I behave. They so worried about how is it gonna be presented by their family and friends. There's the thing about the black culture and the black community. They're very, very hard on black women. They're very, very hard on black women. Black women need to have a specific type and have to date a specific type. A black girl brings a colored boy home. It's like that girl knows already in her head that she's doing something that is not exactly going to be accepted. It's gonna get her being talked about by the whole entire community. So she knows that it's a risky move that she's playing. So the easier move for her to do is just to go to college, get a black boy there, and get married. Lobola negotiations and everything is safe. Stay away from the other race. And continue gossiping about the other race and talking about how colors are all thieves and white people took our land. It's difficult being a black girl in South Africa, okay? Especially if you come from a community, or if you come from places like the Eastern Cape, PE. They're very, very hard, because it's like black women in South Africa, when they're born, their family and parents already have a specific, like they already have it planned out how things are gonna go for this girl. And I'm not saying other people don't, it's just in terms of race, they already have how they want things planned out. So me being the way I am, they already know I'm not gonna be able to just fit into the whole family like that, like this easily. I'm not gonna gel well. I'm gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Next thing you know, they're talking about me, gossiping about me. I'm the topic of discussion because of who and how I am. And I'm not acting the victim. It's okay, I completely understand. I don't think it's like something that I'm gonna like say it's a problem, why don't black girls love me? It's okay, I understand, I really do understand, but I hope one day those people can somehow like break out of it, because that's really sad that you choose not to date someone you like because you are aware of what's going to happen when you take this person and how it's going to be perceived. I've been in a relationship with black girls, and just to see how people talk about her and talk about the boy she's with, and it's like so like sad, because it's like there's nothing wrong with me, bro. It's not like I'm out just stabbing people or something. Maybe I'm not exactly the best presentable person to them, cool, but it's like I'm not acting like a crazy person. Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. So it's just kind of very interesting to analyze sometimes, In terms of how I was treated in school, I was the outcast. I wouldn't necessarily hang out with the colored kids because I would be too black for the colored kids and I would be too white for the black kids. So I would just hang out with everybody. The memories I have of in high school is just me running around and having all different types of friends and people I used to hang out with, but never ever having a specific group I would hang out with. Only when I was in grade 12, grade 12, 11, I had a specific group I would hang out with. But they were younger than me, they were in a grade below me. They were just like me. Black kids who spoke English, black kids who dated colored girls. But the thing is, they were a grade below me, so I couldn't necessarily hang out with them as much as I wanted to. But it was cool. Do I know how to speak Sotho? Do I know how to speak Zulu? Yes, I do know how to speak them. It's just I'm not good at them. Okay? I'm not good at speaking Zulu, Xhosa, Sesotho. No, I'm not good at it at all. Every time I speak it, it just sounds like I'm a white person trying to speak the language. Even the way I just said Sesotho, it sounds so fucking rehearsed, like I wrote it down and like said it. But it's because of how much I speak English that no matter how much I speak Xhosa, Zulu, it's never ever gonna come out. Brother interrupted me and I had to restart the whole I had to make another fucking video. I don't even know where I was. All I know is also teachers did treat me differently. Can you guess how they treated me? Teachers did treat me way better than black kids actually. No, I'm not joking. Teachers really treated me way better than they treated me. It's something that I'm only realizing now as I'm talking. I was treated way better than other black kids. It was like I wasn't black sometimes. To be honest, I'm not lying to you. I was also respected more by adults. It was like I was the one who was supposed to go far because of how I am. I'm different. I also had a lot of impactful conversations. Whenever a black person or even a colored person was really struggling emotionally, they would come to me because they would expect me to understand. It was like I was a therapist at school sometimes. I won't lie to you. It's like they just automatically expected me to understand because this is white people stuff. Emotions and therapists is white people stuff apparently. I go to a therapist, by the way, and it's seen as white people stuff. Fair, cool. I'm still gonna go though. I'm still gonna go to one. Look, but people will open up to me more. People will open up to me about how there's stresses of being black, there's stresses of being colored, there's stresses of home life, poverty, things like that. And it was really sad sometimes, like how you have a group of friends that you're so tight with and you never tell this to them, but me, you don't even know me really, and then you're telling me these things, and I would always ask, why are you telling me this stuff? And they would be like, nah bruh, it's just something about you bruh. And maybe there was something special about me, which I don't really believe, but what I believe is that they saw someone who they hoped understood this stuff. Because whenever you see a black person changing their life, opening up about their emotions, they're always opening up to a white person, colored person, or a black person who studied and surrounded themselves with people who spoke like me, like a coconut. And I'm not saying that black people can't do that. I'm not saying it. I'm just saying it's always people who end up speaking like this, who talk like this, who express themselves the way I'm expressing myself right now. So I think that they felt some sort of, that's where I must go if I want to change my life or if I want things to be different. I think that's the problem with the black culture, is that there's no room for change. There's no room for being different. All there is you must be this specific way because for generations we've been like this. I'm fortunate enough to have grown up in both situations. I'm familiar with the Eastern Cape and I'm familiar with the suburbs. I stay in a suburb, Bosmont. I stay in a very nice place, but at the same time, it's not the best place, but it's a very nice place. I can be honest. It's far better compared to where my grandparents and where my mother grew up. So I have the privilege of both sides. That's the thing. So I always kind of feel sorry for them sometimes, but not in a, oh, you poor, let me give you some money. No, in a way of like, you aren't, your identity isn't black. That's just your skin color. Don't think just because you're black it means you have to associate yourself with the identity that black people have. Be who you are. If it's weird, if it's stupid, it's fine. I don't listen to Amapiano, which is very weird for black people. Most black people listen to piano, and I'm seen as a coconut for that. I listen to rock, punk, house music from America, not from South Africa. I listen to SoundCloud songs. I listen to songs on SoundCloud, and you know for a fact Amapiano's not there on SoundCloud. I don't listen to Jay Katana and them. No, I don't listen to them. I don't really listen to hip hop either. I don't listen to Drake and all those people. I listen to those weird songs you find. You see those weird songs you find on SoundCloud, on TikTok. Those songs that just, when you're sliding and then you see, oh, this is a nice song, and you just keep being familiarized with that sound on TikTok. That's the music. That song is probably a song I've had for years, and only now it's becoming popular. That's the type of music I listen to. Those weird sounds and all of that type of music. That's what I listen to. I don't really listen to the usual like Drake and Kendrick. Like nothing's wrong with them. It just seems so basic. But that's a topic for another day. Look, South Africa. Being a coconut is not hard. It's more of the best experience of my life, I can say. But it's just that, don't think that black people are just gonna accept you. You know, you're probably not gonna have a lot of black friends. It's over, pretty much. You're not gonna be accepted in the community anymore. You're not a part of them. It's sad, but at the same time, I dated this one black girl. Very nice girl, very understandable. I actually do regret breaking up with her. She was very sweet. She was very understanding of how I was and how weird. She just really didn't care about how I was, about the fact that I used to break dance at school. She didn't care. She just liked who I was. And I do regret that, to be honest. I do wish we didn't break up. I do wish we had just maybe been friends, because she was the only black girl who was so sweet to me. Most black women are always just very toxic but very nice to me behind closed doors. That's the type of treatment you're gonna get. With colored people, they only fucking fuck with me. I'm cool with them. I'm sorry, I'm cool with them. But it's like not the cool way they like. It's the cool way they say things like this to me. They say things like this to me. The colored people like to say this to me. You know, bruh, I don't like black people, ne? But you different, bruh. You and Ngao. You're not like the other black people. I know you, bruh. And I was like, let me just keep quiet. Oh God, bro.